And I say we should find out how to design for a context-based well-being. So we design for well-being, as always, but we have to try to understand what does it mean to design for the context, for the quality of the context, and not simply for something that is based on product. The objective for a transition that could be the more simple, more linear one, the less traumatic one, is if people choose to move from the idea of well-being that they have now to another idea of well-being. And to make this choice in a free way, it means that people perceive that the point of arrival, where you arrive, is better than the point from where you come from. And this means that the new idea of well-being has to appear better than the older idea of well-being. And so what I proposed, and I repropose now, is that we have to propose a kind of compromise in between the product and the context. So in some way, if you reduce the number of the products, you increase the quality of the context, and both the physical context, the social context, and the quality of time. And as designer, we have to understand if we can have a role in developing the qualities of the context. This is not something that is part of our traditional way of thinking, and this asks for a great effort in design research. I will put this a little bit as a point, as a kind of sticker on our wall. Remember that we have to, in some way, to change the idea about the relationship between design and research. I really think that facing all the problems that we are dealing in these conversations, it's not enough design as a profession intended as I have a problem or I have a client, they tell me what to design, I make my little research, because every project is a research, and they're trying to find a solution. This way of doing is not sufficient to face the dimensions of the problem that we have to face. So this is the basic reason why the issue of the design research is becoming so important. I will come back also on this point, but it's important to remember it now, because if we ask ourselves what does it mean a context-based well-being, there is not a clear answer immediately. What there be is the observation on the society that we will start to do tomorrow to see if in the society something is beginning to appear that goes in this direction, and for what regard ourselves as a designer, to develop some line of research to try to go a little bit more in depth on what could be to face